Hey beautiful divas, it's Mandy here, and today we want to talk a bit more about your auric field and to ignite that, to bring in the divine feminine, to live according to our highest truth and live a life according to us. We need to know what really lights us up, and we need to nourish that. We need to find your ecstasy and express it as unconditional love. What is it that just makes you feel amazing? You know, that love you get from a child or an animal or your plants or a place or something beautiful, or swishing down the mountain if you ski, or cruising behind a boat if you water ski, or wakeboard or kite surf. What is it? Running, meditation, travel. Where do you feel most spiritual? Is it a place? Is it a place in your house? Is it a time where you give yourself space? So I just want to take you there for a moment. So just take a moment to connect. Wiggle your fingers and toes. And for this, I just want you to put one hand on your crutch, just here. Let the warmth go up. It's okay, we're big girls, we're allowed to do this. And one on your heart, and just connect your womb with your heart. Just pop a hand on your tummy and give it a rub. Engage the tummy. And then up. Feel your heartbeat. Feel your womb. Now we're going to take that heartbeat with the other hand down and also place it in our groin. And we're going to feel the warmth of our hands go into that space, and we're going to make space for our womb. And shut your eyes and just picture a nice, gorgeous, pink, fluffy, wonderful, divine womb. The most nurturing, gorgeous, creative, amazing space. It's yours. Just breathe in and out and just feel the love from your heart. And as your heart beats, feel that heartbeat down in your womb. Feel it pulsing, cleaning, clearing, getting ready to create. Forget about everything else. This moment's just for you. And now I want you to imagine you're sitting on a beach or in a garden or in your favourite quiet place, your favourite holiday place, wherever it is you love to go. And a lady comes walking down the beach. You see her, she looks divine. She's sort of flowing with ease and grace. You see some dogs playing and some children with their buckets and spades. The seagulls squawk by. The waves are gently lapping at the side of the beach or the pond or wherever you are. You see a body of water and there's some sand and a tree, and you're leaning against the tree. You put your hand on your crutch and you feel the warmth, because it's completely fine to do this. And you just feel so content. And then you move your hands, one on your tummy and one on your heart. And just sit and watch. You feel really connected. You lower your hands down and you're just chilling. And this lady starts walking up towards you. She looks really familiar. really familiar. And she comes and just says, hey, how's it going? And introduces herself, and you say your name, and she sits down and you chat like old friends. She tells you about her life and where she's been and why she's here now, what she does, what she's doing, her struggles, her dreams, her desires, her truth. She gives you 5 minutes of her truth. What does she say? How does it feel to be in the presence of this woman that seems to be like the divine feminine? She reminds you of a favourite aunt or your best friend or your mum or a woman figure. How do you feel? And you keep chatting and you both swear you've met each other before. It's like everything's just so familiar, but neither of you can put a finger on it. And then a couple more people come walking along the beach. There's 2 gorgeous kids and a hunky man, or maybe they're her partner and kids, maybe they're her brother, maybe they're just someone else, but she says they're the people she's with and she's got to go. And so she stands up and gives you a hug. And as she hugs you, she's kind of got this white, long, flowing cardigan cloaky thing, and she hugs you all around you. And right now you give yourself a hug. Hug yourself tight. She says, it was really awesome to meet you. Remember that, and you fill in the blank. Remember that you are what? And she says, I just want to say this. What does she say? Don't worry if you don't hear anything or feel anything. How does she feel? How does that hug feel? And she gently walks away, flows away, and you sit down. And you're just sitting here and feeling really nice. That was a really nice encounter. And while you're in this place, I want to ask you, what are your true spiritual needs? How can you meet them? How could you give yourself more time to discover your spiritual needs? Because it felt like that woman that we just met was in touch with her spirituality and grounded, but she seemed to have so much else going on, a business and a family, but she was grounded as fuck and so in the moment. She obviously took time to discover her special spiritual needs. What are yours? How can you create more space to get more in touch with your spirituality? And now I want you to think of a time that you did love unconditionally. Who is it? What is it? Where are you? What do you feel? Feel it, feel it, feel into it. I want you to hold on to this feeling of unconditional love. Hold it, dance with it, pull it close to you, feel it. And don't let that feeling go. You are unconditional love. This is joy. This is true joy. And now I want to ask you, how many hours a day are you willing to allow yourself to enjoy unconditional love? How many hours a day are you willing to sit and write, do nothing, listen to music, dream, desire? Just be with it. Be with this feeling of unconditional love. And then I just want to ask you, what music makes you feel spiritual? What music connects you with your inner truth and your divine? And it doesn't have to be spa music. Everyone thinks that spiritual music's got to sound like it's, you know, that it's the traditional 432 hertz or something. Whatever makes you spiritual, whatever turns you on, I want you to combine those two after this session. I want you to find that music, crank it up, hug yourself, and feel that unconditional love. And I want you to do that every day. I love you. I'm so grateful you're here. It is done. It is done. It is done. Amen. Namaste. See you soon.